So in my last video, I got a lot of unnecessary hate, but that's why it's a new day. So in this video, we're going to be talking about Justin Ross once again and Patrick Mahomes, but it's going to be more than just that. Now, the reason why we're talking about this duo again is because we know tomorrow is the Kansas City Chiefs' first official preseason game against the New Orleans Saints at 1 p.m. on Sunday, and we're definitely hyped up for that. We want to see what Justin Ross is going to do in his first game in around, 2 years. And Patrick Mahomes is going to play for a little bit. So we're definitely excited to see that. And we could potentially see Patrick Mahomes dropping some dimes to Justin Ross, which is what we want to see. But Andy Reid announced that the starters will be playing for a little bit in preseason. But we're not going to be seeing Tony, no Snead, obviously no Chris Jones. I forgot who else. A few more we're not going to see. Oh, yeah, no Jody Fortson. So that sucks. But we're going to be seeing Rashee Rice, Sky Moore, MVS, Richie James, I'm pretty sure, Justin Watson, and Justin Ross. So let's get into this video. Now, the Kansas City Chiefs are obviously a very powerful team, and they're one of the best. I'm not going to say one of. They're the best offense in the NFL when things is clicking. And tight end Travis Kelce is obviously a big factor towards this with Patrick Mahomes, who's most likely going to go down as the greatest quarterback of all time. And now you're giving him these new weapons. You're giving him Sky, Richie James, who's a very shifty, small receiver. You're giving him Justin Ross, who's a very big, lengthy receiver that could catch them, them jump balls. And I hope that we could see a little bit of that tomorrow. I feel like Andy Reid should give him a lot of playing time because it's his first game back. You want him to get adjusted. Now, a lot of people don't agree with Patrick Mahomes playing in the preseason, but let me tell y'all why it's good. It's good because, first of all, the Chiefs have a new wide receiver core. So Patrick Mahomes is going to have to get used to them, and he's going to have to get a little bit of chemistry with them and get a feel to the game. Now, I'm not going to say go out there and let Patrick play for 4 quarters, but I mean 1 quarter would be nice. I feel like Patrick Mahomes playing for 1 quarter, he's going to throw 200 yards in a quarter. That's how nice he is if they get the ball back quick. I want to see the defense. It's going to be exciting to see what the defense could do, but the main focus is obviously seeing what Justin Ross is going to do after not having a preseason game in 2 whole years. Now, if you look at articles like Arrowhead Pride, Mark Gunos said, let's argue. I think he just wants to argue. He said Justin Ross won't have a huge role this season. I don't know. I mean, it's possible that he won't, but I feel like if he could just work hard and keep working, then obviously he could have a very huge role in the offense this season. A lot of people think that we've seen Chris Jones in a Chiefs jersey for the last time. I don't believe that because I just don't believe it. I honestly don't believe it. I feel like he's going to play this year. The year coming up, he's definitely going to play. And he's going to go crazy and get a nice contract next year or a nice contract with another team. Who knows? But I don't think this is his last game in a Chiefs jersey. I don't think we've seen that yet. And obviously, keeping Chris Jones is more important than any other impending free agent. But that doesn't mean you go crazy and pay him a next level amount of money. Obviously, we're going to have to sign L'Jarius, Clyde. Well, I don't want to sign Clyde. Willie Gay, maybe, and Tommy Townsend, who I think we should re-sign. I feel like Brett Veach isn't going to pay him the market value. He's not going to pay Steve the market value. But let's talk about Justin Ross and how they said he's not going to have a huge role this season. Yeah, I'm sorry, Mark Gunos. I'm so sorry about that. You didn't say that. A fan said that. So they said Justin Ross didn't have a huge role this season, assuming if he even makes the team. Well, Justin Ross will make this roster unless a crazy setback happens, right? And we know that Ross, he would have been a first-round pick. Like I said, Mark Gunos did not say this. I made a mistake. It's fans saying this. I didn't know what it meant by let's argue. But Ross against the Alabama Crimson Tide had 6 catches for 153 yards with a touchdown. And I think Justin Ross is finally healthy. And this would definitely be one of the most highly anticipated preseason debuts in Chiefs history. I agree with that. And another thing, they think the Chiefs are fine at wide receiver. I mean, last season, we didn't really have a true number 1 receiver. And tight end Travis Kelce, he plays like a receiver because of the yards he puts up. So it's really, I don't know. It's really just, you could say we have a wide receiver 1, but as long as we got Mahomes, we should be fine. But Justin Ross is definitely one of the most highly anticipated preseason debuts of all time. And Trevor Lawrence was saying that he's not surprised that Justin Ross is doing this, and he hopes the best for him, former teammate things. But Tomorrow is going to be legendary, and I honestly can't wait to see it. I'm going to have to make a video probably before the preseason game and after the preseason game because I just have to, like, cover this because, like, that's going to be crazy. Just expect for me to make a vid right after the game, like, literally right after it. But we're going to be wanting to look for, I'm going to say out some key players we want to look for tomorrow. Running back, Deneric Prince, the undrafted running back out of Tulsa, he's been doing very good in training camp. He has a very great burst out of the backfield. His pass catching ability is there. He could be the kick returner. David Toll was saying he could be the starting kick returner. And we know Pacheco was placed in the same position in the first preseason game, and he didn't play after the first quarter. And that meant that Pacheco had a spot on the team. So if something similar happens for Prince, it may be a sign that the Chiefs believe in him for the upcoming season and his role moving forward. And then you got, obviously, who this vid is about. Wide receiver Justin Ross. Now, we know that Sunday will be the first time in nearly 2 years that Justin Ross plays in a football game, but the excitement to see him in a Chiefs uniform is obviously uncontrollable. It's because of the talent that he possesses. He showed during the early portion of his career in college. I mean, unfortunately, he hasn't been himself due to injuries as of late, but he seems healthy now, and he's ready to showcase his ability at the NFL level. And I feel like Ross could be a major steal for us long term if he just stays healthy and the injury concerns are behind him. Now, another player is defensive end Joshua Kando. Now, I ain't gonna lie, y'all be wanting me to say these names perfectly, but bro, come on. But I don't really got too much to say about him. You got a few cornerbacks that I want to see as well. Then you want to see this new group, this offensive line group, the backups. Darian Kennard, Lucas Niang, Prince Tega. And the reason why you want to see this group is because you never know when the O-line could get injured and these dudes got to come in. And I'm not going to lie, on some of these websites, I'm going to start making some articles up here because, yeah, I'm definitely about to start making some articles on these websites. No cap. And then obviously we got players like Scott Moore, but I doubt he's playing in the preseason game. So tomorrow is going to be focused. Oh, yeah, well, Andy Reid said he's going to play starters, so he probably is. But tomorrow we're definitely going to be focused on Justin Ross. I want to see what he's going to do. Like I said, man, he was an elite football player when he was a Clemson sophomore in 2019. And he's never even played an NFL snap. So this hype is crazy. And if he plays good enough on Sunday and he could live up to the hype, it's going to be even more crazy. If he makes a bunch of plays, it's going to be even more crazy. I'm telling you, it's going to be even more crazy, man. I want to see Felix Anudike-Uzomah as well. Just got to watch all these players, And I can't wait for tomorrow, Sunday, 1 o'clock. It'll be here before I know it. But I'm going to definitely be up for that game, and I'm going to watch that game. And it's going to be a very fun game to watch. And as a Chiefs fan, this is just the best time possible. I'm proud of my team and what they're achieving. And I can't wait for tomorrow. We're definitely going to make a good amount of content tomorrow. It's going to be some great content based off what happens. And, yeah, it's been your boy, Chiefs Priority, and I'm out. Peace.